Thank you. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Yeah. My name is Shinbok Johnson, and I'm a third-year IW and senior captain. And I want to talk about how I grew my relationship with God and true parents, and especially true mother, in my 3 years of GPA. And so, a little background: in high school, my senior year, I was really angry. I was really upset. And I was really mad at this movement, and I was really mad at God, and I was especially very mad at true parents. And number one, I was very mad at true mother. And I think a big part of that is because I grew up in sanctuary church. And so my relationship with principal and God and true parents, it was very different, and it was very warped and skewed. And so I had so many different concepts. And after leaving sanctuary church, these concepts really weighed me down and gave me a lot of pain. So I decided to come to GPA to reconcile my relationship with my life of faith and reconcile my relationship with God. But I told myself I wasn't gonna work on my relationship with true mother, that I didn't need her, and that I'm fine with just God. And so that's what I did my first year. And I really found God, I really did. And every single day I felt like God was just loving me unconditionally. Like crazy things that happened to me like every day. And there was so much love being poured down upon me by the staff and by my captains. And so after my first year, I decided that I wanted to give back to God, and that I wanted to do a second year and eventually a third year. But mission as a captain is you want to lead your members, you want to lead young unificationists and second gen, you want to lead them to God and to true parents. So I remember that during our training time, we received this talk from Uncle Tolik, and he was saying that in order for us to really lead people truly to God, that we have to understand the Messiah. Otherwise, we all have a different concept of God in our heads. And that was so confronting for me, because then I knew that, oh shoot, like I can't just work on my relationship with God, because already my concept of God was already very skewed. And so I had to work on my relationship with true parents. But then even still then, I was like, okay, like I'm just gonna work on my relationship with true father. Like true mother's too scary for me. It was like intellectually, but like also very emotionally painful for me to go through. And so I was really trying to work on my relationship with true parents and with true father, so I could be successful in my relationship with God. But I found that still, if I was rejecting this idea of like, why would there need to be a true mother next to true father, then still I was rejecting part of God, and it still wasn't working out for me. And so my commander at the time, his name is Nobuo Iwamoto, I shared my struggles with him, and he was saying, don't go to me for answers. Don't go to anyone for answers, because everyone's gonna give you their own opinion on who true mother is. If you go to anyone, they'll give you their opinion on who true mother is, but you really need to go to God. You need to go to God, and you need to ask God, who is true mother? And so that's what I did. And in studying true parents' life and studying true mother's course, all I could find was so much pain in the way that true parents live their life. Like their life, if you really look at it, is so painful. And why would someone want to go through that kind of lifestyle, that they couldn't even have a normal life, and even their family, they can't even have a normal family? And I found that when you ask true parents why they do the things that they do, they always say, I'm doing this to comfort God. I'm doing this so that God can have a family. And then when I look at my own life, I realize that that's what I am. I'm second generation, and I am God's child. So everything that they did that was so painful in their life is just so that I could have a relationship with God, and so God can have a relationship with me. Yeah.
And then I started to really develop and grow so much gratitude for true parents and a true mother. And we had the amazing opportunity to go to Korea. And we had this amazing opportunity and blessing and gift to see our true mother face to face. And I'm so, so grateful for this time on GPA that I could cultivate my life of faith, because when True Mother said, "I love you all," I feel like I was really able to receive that. I think if we went to Korea in my first year and in my second year, I think I would have rejected that completely because I was so upset and so angry. But I'm so grateful that I got to go in my third year and just say thank you to her and have gratitude for her. So I'm so, so grateful for everything God and true parents have helped me cultivate during this time on GPA, and I'm so grateful for the staff who have been so patient with me in my growth, in my life of faith. And I'm so grateful for my captains who really raised me up and helped me come to this point. And I'm grateful to my members, and I'm sorry I couldn't love you guys enough and love you guys more. And I'm mostly grateful to God and to true parents. Thank you.
Thank you, Shin.